Kumasi Online, GH.
And then I say mumre bebre me nkasa bebre me be go straight to my first story for today. Message share video we ma unu ebi na ono so share fema obi ma me thumbs up e wo hono na subscribe to the channel so ma me. My first story for today. Woman Ghana de ye nyina ye ni tia say abatoɔ bre e ba bedru so a ye won krofo a na before the abatoɔ ne beba so ye fa say last 4 years fa say 2020 before I say na abatoɔ ne be koso ye won krofo bia no mu nyanya 18 years at the same time ye won krofo bi so a wo mu de wo mu voters ID card no ayera obi wo honom so o register won kramante mu basabe ya me no mo kasei wo ba be pie mu e wo kumasi no besa no to na aba enu nti wo mu bie mu etu mu ede ma obi biara say wo card ayera wo efia say na wenya 18 years wo pesa o transfer wo vote ni ade nyina no wo betimi akwakoye na enu ada ebusia awehosem bia esiye e wo kasoa no enye asem keto kwa akopie mu e wo ewutu senya Easter e honom e na honorable HAWA KOOMSON odi nijuma e wo honom na enu ada na yas wo menyane ntie se eye HAWA KOOMSON ne ba bema a ye friend atu KOOMSON sabe ya me ne mo kase de nipa boni ni bi e de sekan e de awo na koma tese bebi a woda no ebusua de aka nyina se ye be kai no e wo empaibo mu na bi be sase na yas wo ne ba ne se ne ye de sekan e kwa abrantie de ekọ so ne nte ya mensa e kan ye ne se ukopie mu ewo ewutu senya Easter menteme hwasi bia ekoso ewo election commission office honom no ni nyina no ejina se yesese mre no edru sei na obi wo honom a ni nipa be mienu miensa oni ni netifie ntu wo kwa otumi de plastic chair ni ade no de akwa kodi line e de ama nipa se de be ya nipa ne ba nipa no ebe ba bedi nechi na we na MPP amanyoku members anu wo mu honom ene NDC amanyoku so members wo mu honom menteme hwasi bi so e wo honom na menteme hwase e course wo honom no e na branch ya friend atu KOOMSON ni oba ye no ndi o head straight to nipa o ye NDC penny organizer na wo honom no e no ne no kokasa ase o de e koso ni de ntwa ye sa menteme hwase ni we nyina no emmoa nti mesere se wo nkrofo mo ye NDC fa wo mo ba be register no hwe na wo no wo mo nkasa ne yemfa yie no emfantu yie wo no wo mo nkasa na ye se kwabra ne ba ko so wo no so ye NDC ni wo no so sha ase ne ndi gidigidi aso otutu bi didi atem ne ade yehu ya ne se yesi allegedly watch se kai edi efri ne botom edi stabe eye atu KOOMSON ne eye HAWA KOOMSON ne baba me ya ne mfoni eda kasafoni ne na nipa ba ko a wono so bua ya na ka wo hwe se kan no enka branche sabe ya me ne mo kase yo no so enya major injury e wo ne nsa enye asem keto akra yesi a police fo edi aba abonten se wo machi NDC fo mienu wo say wo machi NDC fo mienu but as to say yo si mesi ana say yo benten de a police fo no entumi anche na mbom wo mama yate ase se hwehwemu eguso a ekoso de ebeto fo me free baby ano wo mbema police fo nyina no a police fo de beba abonten na Ghana fo nyina no yate but before that no eyewitness bi ana owo honom no o de ensem bi etudwa mehwe se obeka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sansem ni nyina no abasisia.
So we have narrated this morning around 4:30 there about. We had a call to the effect that there's a misunderstanding regarding the sitting arrangement at the registration center, which compelled us to rush to the scene. In fact, my good friend and brother Atu KOOMSON got here even before I did, and so he called me to the effect that the misunderstanding is escalating situations, and so we should hurry up and get here. And so I asked him what really is the issue, and according to him, when he got here, he realized that the NDC have decided more or less to do what they have planned. And what is that which they have planned? Their plan is that because they are unable to bring out people to come and do the transfer, they are going to frustrate the process. Because before this incident, we had picked intelligence to the effect that they want to attack us. They want to attack us. So yesterday, we were not surprised that the divisional police commander came here and ordered that all chairs must be parked and that people must not be allowed to queue in the night. So we all left, only for them to come back and claim that their people are in the queue when in fact we cannot see the people with our naked eyes. So that is what generated into all these misunderstandings. So I just came with the mindset that as a leader, he wants to calm situations down so that everybody will be at peace with him or herself. Unfortunately, without any provocation, without any attack, a gentleman from nowhere just popped up with a knife and then assaulted our brother. So that is what has happened this morning, which is so unfortunate. Yes, the gentleman in question who stabbed our friend has been arrested, and we have also been told by the police commander that they have invited the constituency organizer for the NDC, who happens to be present at the time of the incident, my good friend Danny, as well as their youth organizer, who was the kingpin in all this brouhaha, has also been invited by the police. So we are going to follow this case to its full conclusion and ensure that what is right, irrespective of who is involved. So we are appealing to the police through your platform that they must expedite action in ensuring that justice is duly served.
Politics is a dirty game and it will forever be a dirty game. In the Saudi youth now we so na sa ubedi MPP amanyoku echi ubedi NDC amanyoku echi na ye de abanka wa edigu wunsa do ukotuma me kama wati ase se enya dia sa MPP ni NDC party na wudi wo mechi no wo meba be pie mu wo honum de biada saso ena sebi ukodi MPP ni NDC echi na ye de sekan e de wo wa mesrew abrantie baby a woda no no nko na ebre se nyankopɔ wa mfa kwemu na abrantie firi mu yayaya eyo no ne nyankopɔ ntemasem ebia na sa political candidate kro no kra wo ko ama no enya de obeba be pie mu we yi ase mesra mo afi 2024 ye na ye nim se de ekokromoti kwa akoto aba kwa akoyo mampani. The youth of today be vigilant mama mani enda honum ema mo kodi politicians echi sa menteme ho ase bru ha. And then my point is at 4 a.m. ukodi la ekọ register yeden baby a wo mine kona wo mine na ye de na busuafo nti mumu bi wo hono ma enkom dede mumu nti mon fele ana se me kwasa live 4 a.m. all in the name of say me register nya me card na me de me kokromoti ato aba. Does it really make sense? I'm not for the politicians yi pa. Baby say who said those politicians na wonam wo musunte no who pray no do they care about you? So MPP nimpo abisar say MPP amanyoko no do they care about the youth of this country? They don't care about us. Mr. Everybody should be vigilant out there. Emo bia for na brabo nto chacha. Wodo wa brabo to chacha. Wankasa umunu ne benyao. At the end of the day, no, whoever winning this election, no, one in the girls, one in the mpenanom, one in the yerenom, and in the bushia and a sika, one my gun the sikano, one betimu de minu me no, and yadia ye betimu de. So do not lose yourself. Do not stoop so low for any politicians. One fan foul so. Enfe nyadie wo mo pese omunya emse mi dimu area mu ewa me next story na me next story no and honorable Kennedy Japan enkrofo wo mu di djuma edema no ewo Oman FM wo mo di nsem bia babonti a wo mo che say ensem chofo agese wo mu di Dr. Mahamudu Bawumnyechi ebra wo kona prabo ne Ghana fo kasa wo sere wo mo nto abanfa ma no wo ka de wo ba wababa beye dia magana fo nyina no yesi journalist ba ko awodi omechi ena ye bisa ne sem ensema mahama bawomia sorry ensema bawomia kenyina no ohu ne sen asema onu tumi kan ye ne sen ensema bawomia kenyina no bawomia se de wo hwehwe nsuo edigu ayi Kente mu entronkosa ena bawomia no oprudi egu honom ede ama citizens ena honorable Kere Japan workers no eche say wobesre bawomia papa enkrofo wo mu di nechi a wo mu yensem trofo no won hwe se wo mu ye nkrofo ajase na probo a wo bo ne kasa wo kenyina no wo mu betumi aka nsempa ede afo no bawomia ho na wo mu kofo bi asa akeke bia wo bi a wo ye NDC ni ade na wo mu de ne ba onka ntu ni tirimu sa ya ade asa nipa no wo betumi aka bibia ede egu n'anim ase saso ena jase nsema ekokoso e wo man Ghana nso no openi ba ko ede na no atu to my watcher say, woman Ghana ne de ekoso ne ekonyina no. In fact, idea into me emwa bibi e no no to me push woman Ghana ni mu ayede. Ono no so wa drive penny bi e wo krom hanum say pen. Na wa drive sa penny no, na the expectations idea chese e wo shuye papa. But say ye ka dia nipa wa ye worst president ever. Ewo man Ghana say ye nya yes ye you obi manaba bedi yeso no. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is one of the worst presidents. Is the first worst president. Oh my Ghana yenya. Mesha so be come honi yako na yako akote sansem nyina so abasisia.
And this is a reporter Oka Vice President Dr. Maumia Santrofa Omo Aircon. He's sending me a message and he says the Vice President campaign managers or the team must be witty about journalists or reporters they select for VIP's tour. Why? Because I was on the tour of the Volta region with a prominent personality in this country. One reporter would ask another, what's your view about Vice tour and the happening so far? His response was that Dr. Baumia is only telling lies to the people.
Wow.
I say, wow. Can you imagine? It will come here, Ena Sadiano, but we are there. I'll select ya. Unya ubia, se ubia ye pepe pesa.
Brian 2016 na he make Nana Danko by then candidate ne crew no from a former station. Na you could do so say obekaya obi to obi akai sa asem no a unim say asem ni see ya pe na yua hemfre yen nyina ensentrefo nya say asem we yen hwe ni ye no obi enka na no see me say any 10 minutes na branch baako aye live report amani station yua hen san frɛ ye bi no bi say na asem a me no mo kan say see ya no e ba ne sen enti anokre the reporter no de aba no Brian anokre ebinim wo ho a enye se wo ho se in the name of wo beboa onemu bibi osusu se ebia enfumso bi ebeba ho asem no wo koka
Mame san kai biu. I was on the tour of the Volta region with prominent personality in this country. One reporter asks another, your view on the happenings so far. His response was that Dr. Baumia is really telling lies to the people. Rodisha says, bro, Charlie, don't mention my name. I know. It is a moko na said the Anamekano. What is some more reporters and more the mono? Omwa yede adwuma na he omsa ya mo muska no afa na namfufo a mo be wi ase na makonsu agu kenten.
Yes,
ano de mo ankasa mo asem
Awusuana MPP founding father baako a wo New Jersey na de nsem bi tudwa efa enyoma bi oso ba Ghana hanansia wa ba be hu ni nyina se wo kiremu a ono wa drive president Kofopen wo US New Jersey wa bra no ba MPP for programs na emom ne ekoso sesi a wo Ghana wa bra oba e de nani be hu ye de obitima ka se entwa yi kra esanse wo kiremu a ade se MPP party no enye Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo dia into ono de wo srepa se discipline ni accountability no president Nana Addo ka so oba o de be ye adwuma no onhwe no onhwe ni ye esanse ono Ghana kakra na oba ne die wo hu sa anwoma no kra e wo ba bia abusa mebe se ebekọ ni akwakuti ono a ni nsem a odi tudwa na ebi nso kọ edi ama osafo manfo mu eni MPP for mpanifo bia e wo ho se omontena si yenko na abusa yenti nsem a odi tudwa emra.
Okay. All right. So the founding father of the New Jersey chapter, and your name is Atabuama. Nana Atabuama.
Yes.
Okay. Nana. So how many years have you been here in the USA?
I've been here for almost 45 years.
Wow, that's a very long time.
Of course.
And have you been coming down to Ghana?
I just came back from Ghana last week.
Okay.
So I know the procession and the problem we are in Kente in Ghana.
Okay. All right. So the MPP USA is 30 years. What it means is that you have seen virtually the entire lifespan of the New Patriotic Party here in the United States of America. What are the thoughts that you have to share about this chapter?
Well, this chapter, I'm glad they brought this 30 years anniversary. Why? First, I thank our leaders who fought for the independence of Ghana. And because of that, that's why we all are putting our resources together to build the party. It's like our national anthem. Yenara assassini. The nananum ye tuasono, and in the yenso be biatoso. The party right now, we need a good leadership. Nanado has failed the NPP. Why? So many things. He came in, he swore to us he will use a discipline, accountability. He failed. Look right now what is going in Ghana. The party doesn't belong to Achim people. How many Achim people in Ghana are registered to vote? This is a warning to the vice president and the party officials, or Safumafo and the rest of them. They all need to sit back. I was here when Safumafo came here. When Kufuor came, I was Kufuor his chauffeur. I drove him to the airport.
Abusiana the chatu no yentie Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ni youth connect tour chese wode nam sania okosia youth ni bia enkomo a omobo ene responses ne reactions free youth no honom enso so ba ni nyina efa aprobo a wobo sania 2024 amanfo no ebeto aba amano na otimi abaye the president of Ghana. Entabusia mempesa mekasa bechekra no bebese ebeko ni akwakotie Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia wa bra osia youth ni bi no no omobo nkomo enyoma osusu se it is possible enti esese omunyina so no muntu aba ema ono Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia no mamrehwe o man Ghana so.
Let no one ever tell you it is not possible. Your dreams are realizable if you put your mind to it. There are two types of people. There are those who say it is not possible and don't achieve anything. And there are those who say it is possible and make it happen. I want to take you on a journey of possibilities. I want to take Ghana on a journey of possibilities. When we came into office, and before we came into office, we said we were going to have free senior high school education. There were some people, including my opponent in this election, who said it was not possible. They said even if they had the money, they would not spend that money on free senior high school education. We said it was possible. And today we have made free SHS possible for all Ghanaians. Today we have increased the number of students who have enrolled in senior high school from 800,000 in 2016 to 1.4 million by the end of last year. Today, we have now made sure there are more girls than boys in senior high school. Today, the performance of the senior high school students has gone up dramatically. Core 6 subjects in WACC, pass rate in 2016, 45%, 2023, 64%. This is the matter of possibilities. If we had listened to the naysayers, we would not have free senior high school education. And today, we are giving all the senior high school students tablets. One student, one tablet for them to work with. When we came into office, we said we are going to issue all Ghanaians with Ghana cards. Our opponents said it wasn't possible. They even asked their supporters not to go for the Ghana card. We said it is possible. Today, we have issued Ghana cards to 17.6 million adult Ghanaians. And we have made it possible. And today, we are issuing Ghana card numbers to babies who are born in Ghana. Today, if you give birth to a child in Ghana, you take them for weigh-in. At the weigh-in, they will get a Ghana card number and they will get a birth certificate number. What they are doing overseas, abroad, this is what we are doing in Ghana. And from the 17th of June next month, we are going to start issuing Ghana card numbers to all school children from the age of 6 to 15. And that is Ghana for you. It is possible. We are changing Ghana. What they are doing overseas in the advanced countries, we are doing it here in Ghana.
Ghana for nyinano or kama Matias say it is possible or no baomiano ebetimi aba be president ewo my Ghana baomia ya kofa ba ye senka womba no be show my Ghana ye economy farmer ye ne de sabre de mu nyinano mu bedim be ka me ho di adanse ye say baomia is no longer interested in Ghana baby a ekeka kode e wo sha ne say wo my Ghana digitalization no ebetumi abua ye komede ye yenye sika mfentu ye boto mama ni moye dey but he wants us to understand say Ghana card ba ye no etimi aba bebo na minimum de say bia komede me na me fada in echi hanum say na me kopie mu odavi ho na me de me Ghana card command say davi gia ebia na davi ebe chechire go baby na wasakura na edi kohia ne ade nyina no edi apeso edi ama me nka se Ghana card na ba omi ade aba no enye Ghana card ne de matena fidie mu hanum se aba na aba so pense waya ade anya hwe no ade papa ba akwa wo metumi aka free senior high school metumi because ko obi memu a na something which is there nanso no oh my Ghana baby a yedru no he should stop with the noise of the Ghana card the Ghana card the Ghana card eya mama said yes mo be provide a Ghana card enye bibi a wose ye digital so de to aba edema mo se mampani waba no aba ye Ghana card de ama Ghana fo a eye bibi a kire so ana say ye bibi a ye news bi a country bi anti bi denti a yembo semfema so why ya dey so ama Ghana for Ghana card na no where baby ya adwemu bia kwa koduru no enye hanum say na we Ghana card no we dey ba be ka kire yen say na wa ma ye Ghana card no mo si enye ye me pa cho Ghana card ye de be hedan mesre bisa ye de be ye to be fentediane. So think about the better things that will make we Ghanaians benefit from it. Think about where Ghana cedi no sabre cedi ni sisi ano but nanado ankasa mu ne ka kire brother Muhammad to say cedi no ay hata sabe ya me no mo ka say su de cedi no value bie nim kufo ba ye o say tuber of ya for 1 Ghana cedi 50%. There is no change in value, the value is the same. Sana kufu angasa mu no minim se no nim se bia ye be show be te sana na do dan ko egufu ado na kwa ma cedi no te se cedi de ni mu nyam bia obi embu cedi ni bio baby a edru no. That is what we are expecting. Ye pepeni a wo be dwen sa ne ma no be boa Ghana enye dede ne Ghana card asem mene mo ka se su de wuntumi ene ba omia ekopie mu e wo Toronto Canada na wo mu kopie mu e wo honom no. I really don't know the breakfast I want to me edi anopada sana walk honum. The rate at which na chema want to me wo si fa to the bua wo yi ni brofo ne baako no me angasa mi mu kura lebusia trust me ejinsem na ensem a chema want to me kanyina ne say 2024 election no NPP winni Mumpo NPP is winning 2024 election. Bawomia wo good message. Na so kopie mo Canada no. We chia for hono mo hwe wo ma kwan ni ade nyina no. Na wo de o mo nto wo mo bo se bawomia be ye president a o se kwan ni ye be tile kwan ni su nyina. Chese Ghana kwa be ba be pa eye Canada ho Ghana be ba be pa Toronto ho. Nti no man Ghana for mo amu we busua ni ade nyina wo man Ghana no. Monfa phone and friend woman can't tell what say 2025 election woman you know and to abano and farmer bawumia son say bawumia ewo near my pa bawumia be boy my Ghana bawumia ebema my Ghana so afan into my pa efra bawumia nakasa so edin nsem etuja wo no so de munim say sa it is possible ne dia nya dia wo ba be jai kan de biara da de bia no wo ka wo so be make sure say my Ghana no ebe one of the advanced country with digitalization or no the digitalization aspect now whatever no chasade ba ko a wo focus wo pa so ya agriculture wo ba be boa na bibia no etimi adeda na akwan so ede amaye nyina yenko na yenko tie chairman wuntumi ene Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia enum nsem emra sisia
umra. Tell somebody behind you, tell him we are winning 2024 elections. Tell him we are winning the 2024 elections. It's non-negotiable. We are winning. We are winning the elections. We are winning. We are winning the elections. Let me tell you, Canada, our leader, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and our flag bearer, he has a vision and he has a plan for Ghana. He has a vision for us to win the election 2024. At the moment, yesterday and today, I had the opportunity to drive all or some of the major roads of Canada, and I have seen a lot of development in Canada. And I can say that when His Excellency, the Vice President, became the President of the Republic of Ghana, all our roads, we are going to challenge the Canada. We are going to challenge them. All our roads is going to be tied. You see, our leader, 4 days ago, I was with the president, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. This is what he told me. He said, in MPP now, nobody is powerful than our vice president, the leader of MPP, and our flag bearer. He says since from 1992, nobody has had 3 important positions like this. So he is going to use it for us to break the 8th. All this power he has consolidated. He is going to use this power for us to win the 2024 elections. If all this will be possible, we will need your help. You have to call somebody for somebody to call somebody at home. You see, since from the COVID time, 2020, Ukraine and the Russia war, we all are aware that the whole world has changed. But sometimes, the way our opponents are propagating, telling people that it's the only Ghana that has facing the problem is not true. Ghana is better. Ghana, we have peace. Ghana, we have peace and we have jobs for the boys. And I'm going to tell everybody that we are going to work hard and win power 2025 so that all our youth can get jobs from 2025 upwards. May God bless Canada. May God bless Canada. You are 32 years you are celebrating. May God use it to bring power to MPP. And we are going to work hard in Ghana. We are going to work hard. But remember, you are called to Ghana also is very important. Because a lot of people are depending on you, the money you will send at home. All of you have houses in a home. So call them. That is the only one political party. It's the only MPP who can bring good policies and good programs. You remember National Health Insurance? Do you remember? Do you remember one district, one factory? Do you remember? Are you aware of Agenda 111? You know? And I'm telling you, do you know almighty free education? Do you know that now in Ghana, your country, my country, our country, now all the students are benefiting from free laptops? Are you aware? No country can develop without one political party will stay in power for long. So the MPP, we should work hard to break the 8 so that our country can compete Canada. May God bless you all. I love you. I love you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey! Hey! Morano or down. Hey!
I'm a believer that with God all things are possible. It is possible. I believe that Ghana can be an advanced country. I have demonstrated that we can do even better than the advanced countries if we put our minds to it and work hard. I'm not intimidated by technology. I use technology to help our people. And so this is the direction I want to move Ghana into, to really believe in ourselves, to take Ghana on the journey of possibilities. A lot of the things that we have done, many people thought we couldn't do it, but we have done it. We've made it possible, but we can do more. I want us to focus on agriculture. Agriculture is a major area that we can do a lot more in if we move into commercial, mechanized, and irrigation-driven agriculture. That is a big area where we can, increase output and bring in a lot of technology, satellite technology, sensors, irrigation, all the chemicals, the inputs, and so on. So agriculture is definitely one area I want us to focus on, to increase output and reduce food prices. The second area I want us to focus on is to bring down the cost of electricity by less reliance on fuel-generated power and more reliance on solar power. I want to move Ghana into solar power generation. Solar power generation, I want Ghana in the next 4 years to add 2,000 megawatts of solar power. That is more than half our consumption. And if we do that and we add Akosombo to it, then we will really be relying more on the renewables. And that will really dramatically bring down the cost of power. And this is where we want to do. But I just don't want to say we are going solar and therefore we want to import solar panels. No, I want us to manufacture solar panels in Ghana. We are not going to import them. The technology exists. We'll set up the factory. Because when you are doing 2,000 megawatts, that's a lot of solar panels. It's better for you to manufacture them yourselves, and then you can export to the sub-region and we will become a hub. In terms of public transport, I want Ghana to move away from fuel-driven public transportation to electric vehicles. We are moving into electric vehicles. That will reduce the cost of transport for our people. Today, if something happens in the Middle East, fuel prices go up and our people have to face higher prices of transport. But if we bring in electric vehicles, which we are going to do, the cost of transport will reduce by at least 40%. And that is going to be big. And so we are bringing in, we are trying to bring in 200 buses this year for proof of concept, so that the public will see that in fact if we go electric, the cost of transport will come down. And this is what we are doing in this area. I also want us to reduce government expenditure. I want us to do smart spending. So far, government tries to do everything. But I believe in the private sector. I believe that if government leverages on the private sector, we can do even much more. Why do I say this? I've led the digitalization in Ghana so far. But we've been successful in the digitalization because it's the private sector that has led it. It's not the public sector. They have spent the money. Ghana Card is a private sector that has led it. Digital address, the same thing. E-pharmacy, the same thing. Ghana.gov, the same thing. Private people, if there is an incentive, they will spend the money and you will get the benefit. And so I want us to reduce government expenditure so that if it is about building dormitories or hostels or whatever, tell the private sector, if you build it, we will rent it from you. They will build it and we will rent it from you, and then we will be able to get there. So once we do that, you want to buy buses, why go and pay cash for all the buses? Lease the buses and pay a little over time and get everybody to have the buses. So you don't need to go and pay cash and not be able to buy buses, and you're waiting to accumulate all the cash before you buy. But you don't need to do that. Let's think in the terms of credit and allow the private sector to help us. We are going to really make sure that our natural resources are maximized. You know, we are formalizing the small-scale mining sector, making sure that there is responsible mining, building a lot of community mining schemes, and helping them. I want to set up a minerals development bank that will help the mining sector. I believe that the indigenous mining sector can also grow to be large-scale miners and mine responsibly without having to go into water bodies to destroy our environment. We need to regulate them, and I think that that is the way that we are going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the reasons. I'm not saying we have done everything. We are still facing challenges. You see challenges that we are facing recently on the exchange rate, recently on the power outages, but we are going to deal with all of these problems. I don't have any doubt in my mind. We see problems, we solve them. And so we are going to solve the challenges. But we have a vision. I have a vision for Ghana. I believe in possibilities. I want you to give me the chance to change this country, for us to work together. God bless you. Thank you very, very much.
Dr. Muhammadu Baumia and Yakwakote na branti ediem digitalization what you know wan shada anti bibia wutie chire da wutie nsama asa de woka nyina na ye bibi papa bi obagana wo wini a wo be ye de ama ye dem pa na nado danko egufu ado wan kan chire when the fundamentals are weak the exchange rate will expose himself and me no me no ye wie ye et say then na nado danko egufu ado anka agenda 111 ya Womudi cheche Ghana for assume one district, one factory, one village, one dam. Dia womo ka ye nyina no akwa akosi se me de mese mekos waka de me pe mese Dr. Muhammadu Baumia one sam fatasi e be na kwenya no se wambra me ye president of Ghana, and I will keep on saying this. Who to me say who person do kokromoti ko to abademana, that is up to you, but adia ya so ahye adia ye nim de debi me say NPP o NDC o sa political parties mienu ni nyina no ya bre wo mo nko na wo mo nko da 36 years ni a wo mo di o man Ghana so minu mienu hwe ye wieye hwe ya kwan ni adia enye ena enibia bei insuo tona okopie mu bebi a chese insuo gusu ayiri fa manfo eno so enya asem ketwa, and everything the incoming so-called president keeps on saying, they say, when I come, digitalization, me patrol. Say digitalization, na Ghana fo nyina comedy ye ne yenye sika ndidi a ye be dey yen ka se wo sane a opeso wo push wo man Ghana kono eye yen obie no wo be kasa ba ye se ye de ye ese fata ansa na de wo de be kan no wo de account mesrew se wo ni kapre e wo botom na usika na se bia waduane aka nyina ye bia banku baako na krama bi ba na wankasa wo hwe wani mu achi banku no ni fa wonya aduane bia ndi biom sa banku baako na aka na wo ba bedi ne menji ndi sasa krama ba obedi sa banku baako no ba makrama ni se krama ni njindi na wo kwana kwada kom enya de besi de biada. So if he has something better to offer we Ghanaians, I say he should show working. He is still in this government. Wo free government team enye di pafufuro bi na eba wono na woguso our party ni mo no they should show us something that she say okay aka 6 months mom there but mama yati as say there is more days ahead and there are better days ahead into no mo bibi papa mo baba yama. Today let's look at where the dollar is going. Yes sure say your dollar ni si fair through me ka gidigidi wo man Ghana there me to me ka say ye guso market time o yen tu yen saba kumpo ne ye yen sa we kura ba be ka be yejina no ehon man yejina. This is not the time for you to tell Ghanaians digitalization. At this point we don't need that. At this point no ye dwi kwaye be fa so ayensa ebekoya no wona wo motonfo woni ade amanfo wo mukura cars they are complaining because each day each night bia no na ye tofu wo enema gusu ana ekosoro. There is no way enema ekosu nyina ebafo ye nuano ma wo mukọ bi memukọ fa they are all complaining and the $1 wo kwa akoto it is 16 Ghana cedis adai when you na ade I expect to say and come we sitting president and mo be ka kire ye sitting government and mo be ka kire ye say match dollar no ede na hede matumu no anka mu ma we no ama ye hu so okay ne sa be de wo be ni abre pa ba $1 no $1 no match ba matumi aja dollar no ma na ture me ka ko gidigida just ama o man Ghana ni mo ede and you people keep on blaming COVID-19 me pa chowo 2020 se COVID ni ho 2021 COVID ni ho 22 COVID ni ho 23 COVID ni ho 2024 so what is it if this government want to tell us say sikeni o man mu dia you people are busy buying laptop for a tablet for school for na ye maame num ni ye nuanom ni bi egufu atiniase a wo mu sua de eno de mo hye hodom na mo nka ya kwanye nye hospitals ni ade nyina bed a ye friend bed imponi they don't have some and now wo be yare no kopie mu hospital a ye de ni tine kundom ni ye de drip e de esinensa. This is what we are expecting the government to talk about. This is what we are expecting the government to say. This is what we are expecting from the government. Enough of Ghana card no MPP abajo komo de Ghana card ni tuetu ya sododo adan mo na mo se mo betumi aye ena me Ghana ni na ya ma se de se nya Ghana card into government no what na se adu we hu ni se o e wo se me nya Ghana card na ma me Ghana card. What is the news? What is the big deal in this? Mo di tuetu ya so na Ghana card na Ghana yen dan I dia Ghana card na mi pe aduane dia metumi dia akotu bebi akoji aduane na so metumi dia to aduane ana. You keep going back to other countries. Mu yare am ko other countries wo. Mo mani ade na masesa wo mi na free Ghana de wo makwa kopie mu obi memu a wo mu gi good education. Me bi se me no mi enu se o man Ghana ye education system ni important saying. Even the education minister here munko bisa ne se ne mako school wen. Most of some abusuafo nyina wo munya better education in someone's country. Now we expect to say ye country na anka wo man Ghana ye wo sika mo betumi dia hwe niam we nyina no munye na at the end of the day you still want we Ghanaians to vote for you say and a digitalization na Ghana card na you people should go and sit somewhere munkope bebi ntina munkope bebi ntina ni dede Ghana card na munja se wo di cheche ya so no ye pe bibi papa ye bre wo man ni mo ede ye bre. This is what we are expecting people to talk about. Mumba chintum so man Ghana ni mo ede na chama hutu munya baby ana the better president the better go sit somewhere nkope baby fam tontena ye crack ye brace ye insist so because the country is hard. Enough of your digitalization and the Ghana card. Ghana card is the bedding.
Amafwe Kumasi Online TV Production yaba ne de ne yaba ye de equipment ekukudam ana ye de aba se eye camera de enam wiem de nam fom de enam ensuom ni nyina ye wo bi e wo honom a TV production yabo ye hu ye pa se wo ye dwumadie bi ete se wedding eye engagement and sorry ana schools se wo ye seminar bi na pese betwa ko all the social media networks no so e de amaw ye ni ntotonsa na fre eye Kumasi Online TV Production for na yamra na ye dwumadie ne mfama kama fe a ebo no eda from pa the production so the sound quality video quality ni nyina e wo soro wo pese wo hu ba bia wa ye wo Kumasi eyetia media opposite one ma ana se to nsa ne frɛ wa homa true so 0550623377 Kumasi Online TV Production ye demu fua e wo Kumasi kodua mu.
Kumasi Online GH